Hi folks, it's Baz at Garage Strongman, and today I'm going to do a product review stroke demonstration really of a massage gun. You might have seen these, there's loads about. A couple of years ago they were about £200. I think there's people still selling them for that price, but I paid about 70 for mine, and you can get them from about 30 quid on Amazon, and to be honest they look very similar to what I've got, so I think they're much of a muchness. So I'd advise spending 30 quid and see, go from a reputable seller, obviously check their reviews out, but I think they're much of a muchness. Show you what you get for your money. Little bag, and then inside you've got the gun and these various attachments. Now there is a little instruction leaflet up in here which shows you what the different attachments are for. I'll demonstrate this one, which allows me to get right in. I have trouble in my sort of upper traps, sometimes under the scapular area where the muscle gets a bit knotty, and I find that's excellent for being able to apply it myself. I'll demonstrate that one in a minute. This one, as you can see, is kind of the shape of a thumb. So that's the equivalent of somebody else getting their thumb into you. I don't know if you've had sports injury massage, that sort of deep tissue where they're either driving their thumb in or the elbow. Don't know why I felt the need to show you my elbow then, because I'm sure you've all got one. That sort of massage actually causes quite a bit of pain, really grinding out that muscle, but it feels great afterwards. And what you're replicating with this is that kind of pressure, yeah, as in with the thumb. We've got this one, it's a bit of a rubber attachment, bit more give to it as it's going. As I say, all the different parts of the body there, I haven't fully explored it, to be honest. I'm just using what I need at the moment, and I've seen people using them on their legs, which I think that's probably helpful for. There's a flat one. This one is for in between, either side of your spine. So somebody else would have to do that for you, and they'd have to be quite careful. I'd be wary of getting close to the spine, to be honest. This one I find particularly useful for up on the top there in the neck, the sort of more vulnerable areas. I'll demonstrate that one as well now. But if I pop that down, this is your gun. Just pause a minute. Sorry, just had to sneeze. Pay no attention to the logo, because there you'll see the exact same gun with different logos on it. Maybe around for you. Obviously you hold the handle. There's a little bit of vibration in the handle. My wife's in the brief go she's out of it. She finds that uncomfortable to use, but it doesn't bother me. This button just releases the battery, which you can recharge. You don't have to do that though. You can recharge it still attached. It's just a little old, what do you call it, DC adapter comes with it. So you turn it on the back there, you got the different settings, and you can change the sort of length of time it goes for, which it's neither you nor there, because you either put it on as long as you want and put it back off again, or the actual vibration. So if we start with the basic, you got that kind of, I assume you can hear that sort of vibration going on, and it goes faster than that. But if I find that's ample, so I've just pushed that in, they just push in and interchange, as I say, get that, and then you can wind it in. Oh my word. So I'm doing it over the shoulder there, just into the top of my trap, and you can pinpoint with that adapter. I can feel it now where I've got a knot. Get right on that knot and grind it out. Only takes, for me, that sort of amount of time, maybe a little bit longer, but I do it a couple of times a day. And I've had trouble in the past where I've needed to go and see a sports injury guy. 20-minute session, grinds it out. This is not quite as good, but a few sessions with this can be as effective. Before I had this, and I get knots, I'd be in the bath a couple of times a day stretching. I'd have the rolling on the roller, what do you call it, the foam roller, and getting it lying on a tennis ball as well and grinding that in there. But this is so much more effective. You can really pinpoint that. And as I say, this attachment is really nice for on the top there, getting the top of that trap, and particularly on the neck, which is obviously a bit more vulnerable. You wouldn't want that finger in there. Oh, that's quite nice there. But as I say, the other day I had a couple of knots, and normally I'd be on the roller and the tennis ball, and it'd be a good week or so before I really got much relief. Whereas the other day, and I'm not trying to sell these, I'm not on any commission, but if anyone wants to give me any commission, that'd be great. But yeah, just within a day, really, I had some relief, and I'd used it maybe 30 seconds, a minute, for maybe 4 times a day, and I had relief that following day. So wholeheartedly recommend these with the my phone was just dropping out because somebody's ringing. With any sort of heavy lifting, you know, you get those knots, you need a bit of relief. I'd honestly say 30 quid, probably best 30 quid you spend in terms of your training and your recovery. So thank you. Please subscribe to my channel for future content, and drop us a thumbs up if you liked the video today. Any questions, and I can add to this, give you a bit more information if you like, as I become a bit more accustomed with it and the different attachments. But so far so good, very pleased. Thanks guys.